to it.
Alright. Everything should be back up and
Combat
running
data
again.
updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Oh, yeah, by the way, what's up? But yeah, like they've been blasting that music over there for 3 hours now. Yeah, yeah, I saw it. And it's irritating to see too. They always throw some loud party and then they have noise complaints over here for some reason. Yeah, yeah, I already know it's always them. I say like I had no reason I had no clue what the party's been about either. I don't even know I have no clue what it's about. I think they just blasting music and dancing. There's probably no food over there either. It's probably like one person brought some beans or something.
Cleanup sequence in
But yeah, what
progress.
happened was that when I was doing this, apparently I didn't have a network error. Like the PS5 just shut off by itself.
Gears, minerals, toys,
Oh, the power went out. Okay.
Snacks, hairbands,
All
socks,
right. So
and
that's what
slippers.
happened. And then okay. So the power went off for like a couple seconds.
Even TK says power went down the street. I wonder why theirs go out.
I was hoping theirs would go out, but no, they probably got some big boombox over there or something. I don't know. No. But yeah, and the thing is, I was trying to watch a cutscene in this thing, and all of a sudden, like the random thing hit. So let me skip this particular dialogue so I can actually get to where I
hear
was.
voices up ahead.
Hey, this is I did.
What the?
It's a pup.
It was just
The last time you... It's unfortunate.
this time.
I think you'll...
Your job will. But
Did you really?
I've been your inside.
Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself. Me? This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
And this is where the power shut off. It was right there.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act
Now,
like everything's
unfortunately,
still okay?
like this game, I think if you were to get back on it fast enough, they put you back where you once were, which is why I was in this particular place without having to go back to the domain.
You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And
Now, what I was saying, if I understood correctly, I said that I'm going to skip Enough. I'm going to get you Lolly because she's a good support character for 2 characters of mine. And then if I have enough, assuming that get lucky, I can probably go for some non-cry characters.
We parted ways.
Now, again, like one of the characters I'm actually interested in is a 4-star, so I don't have to worry about too many pulls or anything because she'll be in the standard better anyway.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the Controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlands to my knee. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Genshin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
See here. Yeah, Grandmaster's gonna be a P character. Yeah, you're talking about Varka. He better be a good character. They teased this guy since like the beginning of the game. It was like 5 years ago.
Finally.
We finally got his model in like a trailer.
Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced
And it's not even like a full like 3D model.
There's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
That was a long way down. Traveler? Enefa? Are you okay?
I'm surprised that that Paimon even fell down with her when she's floating.
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful? Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly. When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back.
Like, why does her voice remind me of
I was not able to prioritize your safety.
like the robot version of Raiden Shogun?
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
And And then what? Don't get the Bahadur to come down here.
We will be ready for them.
More automatons!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
And Effa, Traveler, good luck.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the form you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then... I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind, and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace?
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals. But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here. Just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse. But Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune. and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Natlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Archon around again? Hold on. Paimon knows this.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths, where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks! Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
Curse. Malfunction. Belonging. It fits my hypothesis, and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I'm not trying to talk to this guy.
This probably isn't the time or place for apologies, is it? It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer be at risk. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the Flower Feather clan. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. I've been enough of a burden to you already. Not to mention Inefa. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off. They're just over there. All yours if you want them.
Hold on. I thought it was something. This thing here.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
More sexual stuff. Doesn't that mean that for certain, like, commission quests, they can also clean up areas like this as well? Because remember that sometimes you have to use certain elements, whatever, and sometimes if you use something like wind, it blows over. Or if you use fire, that's not how they want it to be. So that actually might work. And we have this guy. Okay, so this one gets behind whip thing, because this guy stands no chance. You're with the wrong person, buddy. This game gave me his curse for a reason.
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
Okay. I was about to ask how I'm going to get through, but it just gave me this bridge.
Merciless.
I keep doing it to get my burst back.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers? It's okay. I've recovered now.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Don't worry, Ineppa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the Sovereign Ruler.
The Sovereign Ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Ineppa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But Ineppa's still...
Unnecessary. Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape. Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she. There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us. It was you talking with us this whole time. You who lured Inefa here, and you who placed the curse on her. It was you all along.
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the 8th Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp.
Mirror of the dawning morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance! Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
What? My core!
She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
What? The Fatui? How are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology. No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return. People are waiting for me.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The Wild Hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inafa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Impossible!
It's Inafa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pause indefinitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Let me start.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, you can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
That was built by the yourself, along with the three gods who abandoned us.
It can't be. Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the...
It cannot be.
Farewell, last of the Sovereign Lords.
Yennefer! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory, and although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer. Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Whew. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Bro, we got like 20 seconds left. We're
Estimated
talking.
time to Foundation cave in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
I'm gonna sleep now. Alright, I'll see you later, then go and do it.
Place to belong.
So yeah, you have a good night.
I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
But...
if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh! You unlocked it?
No, they made it out on their own.
Whew. We finally escaped. Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Yennefer, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Yennefer tell us the whole story.
Sovereign rulers, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a house forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the Mirror of the Dawning Morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that.
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, Why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out.
Go and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down, and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Eugene's always singing your praises.
Yep, that's him alright.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
So this is what she uses. Okay.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside. She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it. Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate... You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nodcry before too. Mir of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nodcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage. Detected. Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies. But I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me. I plan on staying in Natlan for the...
So I have... It's like I could do single summons, like, but I don't know. Oh no, no.
Merciless.
Alright, she made that very apparent. Alright, as clear as crystal. Up there? I know what to do.
How brilliant!
I need that one thing. There's treasure here too, though. I'll get to this one afterwards. Well, actually, hold on. There's a souvenir from the truck. Okay. That's you? And then you with a yellow doll. No, not green. Who else is there? I want a blue. Oh, you want a blue one too? Green. Here's your blue one. A red, but Jesus Christ, you child! I'm not trying to use that color. You can spoil behind kid. Okay. I'm not trying to do that. That's better. Of course, it's a co-op thing. I'll mark this place. Wrong button. Fortunately, I can get my meter back instantly. Wait. Red. Is there a balloon there? Doesn't look like it. One's, I don't know if this is yellow or orange. I'm probably doing all this and nothing gonna come of it. I'll leave this location. I'll leave any treasure chest over here. What was this? Oh, wait a minute. I know that was. That was the location of the, where I got put, where I asked the key. What's the percentage of this place? 85%, okay. I think I've already done this one actually. Okay, and what do I do here? Four of these. Hmm. Four of those. I'm at this place too. I'm pretty sure I actually talked to the person to do that one. Why is this in a circle? No, I know it. No, I already know it's over there.
Merciless.
I'm looking at the chest locations too. You know, as Shaska, I probably shouldn't just fly up here.
You've earned yourself a reward.
Unlock all shrines of destiny now. So there is another one over here. Just gotta find it.
All things come to an end.
Do I have another key?
Even time itself.
No, I don't. Although I do know where to get the last one. I gotta find the rest of the power cores. Which I can actually do like this. Okay. Oh, it's on the very bottom there. And hello, New Blitz. What's up? So I've already done the story, and I've already done a little bit of the Stygian Onslaught. At this point, I'm just exploring a little bit in this area to try to find the last of the power cores. It's up there. All right. I would have run stamina doing that.
Let's fly.
Doing my second run of this event, doing story to get close to the event. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I have to make another one of those. Hopefully it's going to be a rerun, but it's likely in 6.62. That'd be a bit early for someone like her. I'm pretty sure other characters are probably more deserving of a rerun, because that would be relatively quick if she had one like that. Now, I'm all for it if she gets a rerun, because now that I've seen a lot of videos of people using her for certain runs and stuff, it would actually be more beneficial to my team to actually pull for her. Especially for Skirk here, because, you know, she would decrease the hydro and cryo resistance to the enemies by like 55%, and that's something that's like very necessary. Especially fighting some of the enemies in this thing. Like, they are incredibly annoying to fight. The first crowd cuts. I almost have to re-release. Yeah. How many more of these do I need? 2 more? Okay. Well, I'm gonna make 3, even though I do need 2. It's kind of a staple for my stuff, for me to keep at least 1 afterwards. I think with the exception of, I think, like the Dendro one, actually. Okay. Again, I didn't need to waste resources. I did just because. I can always get him back, so. All I gotta do is just find the last two, and then I gotta find the next place to use that key. With the Hydro Dragon and the Scorpion, you're talking about Nervulette. I know it's a bit of a mouthful trying to spell his name. Where is he?
The abyss is like the world's shadow.
Looking at
It's always there,
Nervulette.
and it will never perish.
See here, Hydro Dragon and Scorpion, see Lolly, Fury, and 70%. Hydro Resistance Shred. Yep. Oh, so that would make him incredibly broken. Now me, it's like, again, you could have a team like that, or you can have a team like Skirk. You can have a team like her, and you can have I guess Sharina and someone else. Yeah, physical build Shin, Himika, Rosario, Eula. I don't use Mika. But I understand where you're coming from. Though I know he. Yeah. He actually does. Here's the thing. Shoot. He actually does work well with me. Eula. But I'm not gonna touch him with a 10-foot pole. So he ain't gonna be here. I was saying, like, if I'm gonna do stuff, it's gonna be people who can like, how do I want to say this? Like, why use Eula? I always use something like Rising Shogun, if not what's her name? Cookie. But I would need to rebuild Cookie because the way I made her, she's more so healing based with some mastery. So I would need to kind of change it a bit. It's going to be a bit annoying trying to grind some of those particular materials because, you know, my luck in this game is complete and utter garbage. Okay, I need to find, where's, yeah. I think I know what this one is.
Strike a pose. Yeah. Paradigm shift. Merciless.
Pretty sure I could just teleport up there. But again, before I do that, I'm just checking around here to see if there's anything I might have missed. Okay. Oh, this should be, hold on. This should be much of a challenge at all. Hmm?
Dance, shall we? Another star goes out. You're annihilated.
Closing in.
Door's over.
Ooh, what a pleasant surprise. Truly an extra slice of joy.
I drove from your street. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Because that one and this one is... What is this one? It's gotta be a different color, actually. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not done covering this one. My stream's behind. Oh, no, that's okay. Let me see here real quick. The Crown Nation's going to do something different, exclusive for sure. We'll see. Now, originally, when I thought of Natlan, I had thought that it was going to be similar to that of Dragonspine, but instead of frostbite, it'd be heat waves and stuff, and you need to find like water or something like cool spots or something to, or something like shade to kind of avoid that kind of damage. I figured that one out by looking at the balloons. They tried to throw me off with the green and stuff. Okay, you're on my phone now, all the way? Alright. Okay. And speaking of, give me a second. I need to do this very quickly. Put some random stuff in here. What are the mints I eat? Alright. Originally I was going to use Bennett to put the floor on fire, but I guess that works too. Cryo Archon might very capable assist character. Every Archon in this game has good DPS, but also, well, actually, how do I say this? They can do stuff on field, but they're also good as support characters as well. The reason I think of that because I think of Venti. You know, he can be support. Zhongli, most definitely with the shield. So I saw two monitors just kind of jumping around. But then there was also Raiden Shogun, Nahida, Mawiko, like all of them. So the Archon might very well be someone who is good at damage, but also good at support. Which, of course, that would mean she's going to have to power creep a lot of these characters. So you might not be seeing a lot of these guys again. I was already over here, wasn't I? What was the significance of this one? Just mark this one too. Fancy with crowd control and no buff. I feel like some characters, because it's I don't know, it's because of being power creep, but it's like some characters need like an update or something. Because some people, it's like you just don't use them anymore because some characters exist. Example, like him here. He was one of my go-tos for a while. Yeah, D-Luke here. He was one of my go-tos for the absolute longest. But then literally you could literally just use Bennett's burst. And then you can use Moika's charge attack and do even more damage than his burst, so. Well, he was actually one of them. I say like oh shoot. But yeah, like he was one of my characters that I used a lot. Cause what was that? I mean, obviously I would use them when the game gives me this character this much to give me Constellation 4. But two people seem to have crept up on him in the meantime. One of them was Jean at C5. And then there was Chi-Chi, who apparently was a character who avoided my team for the absolute longest. And then became the character that I saw probably the most of. Which means there's now a race between Jean and Chi-Chi, so you can see C6 first. C4 D-Luke, yes, C4. Venti mostly seen in 11 for the tower ability in theater mode. Too much probably the best, I'm assuming. If that matters in theater. Maybe electrocute. Oh, again, like, my character's just fine. If I get electrocuted, I can just hear you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Did I already... Oh, yeah, it is over here. Defeat the entire purpose of why I even use this thing. I knew it'd be up there, that's why I looked up. So every single time it's always one of the... Oh, it's over here. What does it say? Let's paint them differently. I'll be right with you, man. Before then, I need to collect this here. Oh, the couple churches over here, actually. Why are the swim rings and surfboards the same color? It says them differently, so I figure out which color. Maybe they ought to be different colors or something. Yeah. Now what do I do here? Oh, there's a whole Fatui guy just sitting here. Stygian Onslaught with Venti. No, don't do that. Because bosses don't get sucked into stuff like that. It's like if they have lesser enemies or something with like, I don't know, it's like, as a matter of fact, it can't even be like that because some lesser enemies don't even get sucked in like that. So if you're fighting, let's say, like the first version with the Hydrotop is not going to work. I want this place too. Way out over here, huh? Where's that character pointing? Okay, it's over there. So I actually, when I streamed yesterday, I think I was playing The Breakers, but I asked you the same question, and I want to know your response, because I'm not familiar with who you have. And the question was, if the game had to where you had a free 5-star ticket, you could choose any 5-star in the game, like for your choice, and it doesn't affect pity. Now, who would you have in your team? I bet you can't do anything against larger situations. Yeah, like larger enemies and stuff. No, you can't do anything against. Alright, Shogun. It's a good choice. It had to be random ticket. Again, like I said, like it would be like a ticket, like just any 5-star your choice. And I also asked what weapon would you get. The weapon one might be a little tougher because there's so many of them. I don't know what other weapons do. Well, I mean, like, usually based on the character, it usually has that particular caveat pretty much. So, as example, like for riding Shogun, it'd be a recharge weapon. For Shinhei, it'd be the attack percentage one. Yeah, I would know because I got that one instead of Skirk's weapon. Still salty about that. You have her, that's attacks. His is like the mastery weapon. His was crit damage, I think it was. I think it was crit damage. And then hers is physical. The revised weapon. That, hold on, give me a second. I remember there being a person in my friends that actually did have Riding Shogun's weapon. I can't remember who. I think I know who to find. What? Actually, there's 2 people. Okay, he's not showcased. Can't find the person, actually.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd
You're
like to
weird.
learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Perfect. I just had to go to somebody with the Riding Shogun picture. But yeah, you can see on the right, that's the one that they give you. So as long as you get recharge, you can get more attack.
Huh?
And on top of that, when you use your burst, you get even more recharge. So you can just keep spamming the burst pretty much. And this.
Oh, brilliant!
The Venti had been needed to be energy recharged for extra damage on burst complete, but nah. Venti's weapon was. I don't think he had a weapon when he came out. I don't think he had his own weapon. Like, it wasn't until later I think they had something that people use a lot. It was like the Elgia for the End. I think that was what that was called. I might be wrong about that one. There's also some other stuff that people use with him as well, like the stringless and stuff. Oh, there was one more. Didn't I already do this one? I could have swore I did. Wait a minute. Where is this? Okay, I think it's just if it's not above me, it's below me, but because he came really early on in the game, so his weapon, like, again, I'm probably wrong. Like, but I remember like a lot of standard battle weapons were used then. But yeah, like someone might have to correct me on that one. Oh, I got action. Someone's getting behind us with today.
Treasure buried in time.
Shower me with praise!
No, they rerun Venti enough times to put him in development, but no weapon for him. It's gotta be a different route.
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Merciless. Take me up.
There's gotta be another way to go over there. Okay. Because remember something correctly, they actually like even with weapons like that, you also get really good stuff. They gave you a lot of career on this one, didn't they? Yeah, they gave you a lot of good artifacts, actually. She's my only somewhat built character. I guess understandable. It sounds like she's one of the best characters in the game. But I don't know who I would put to be better if it's Malika or Arlecchino. That one's the only tough part for me.
Merciless.
Nope.
Fearless.
I'm gonna just mark that one and fight him later. No local legend right now. I'm not getting killed. Like, oh, actually, funny enough, me running away was actually the best possible scenario because I actually found something here that I could actually use. Like this is the thing I need to use actually. So I'll mark this place too. So this is where I use the last key then. So I would need to what want to say? Like I would need to go to the Statue of the Seven. I'm guessing I gotta shoot the balloons. Cool, that was easy. Now the thing I need to do is actually find like the route to where I can get that. You know something to think? That last power close, I'm actually oh no. So okay, something happened over here. Because one second I saw your mark over here, the next I didn't. I would get Nilu if it was a ticket. I don't want to keep doing Nilu dirty like this. I keep forgetting she's in the game. But she is a good character. Here's the dead, I guess. What do you mean? If you fight that thing now, it will kill you. You do realize that with there being more people here, he has more health. Oh, wait a minute. Higher and rushing capabilities. You have to charge attacks. Oh, I think it's fast. If anything, I'm just using this to study how he moves. Let's just say, I was wishing on her banner didn't get her. The one wishing on Breast's banner got. Oh, that happened.
The show begins.
You gonna fight her? I mean, we can. It's easy. That's looking like. My health is gone. Okay. So yeah, to fight this guy, I'm gonna need to.
Mine to wield.
What? Okay, so I'm gonna have to get out of here. Just one shot the one shot that has like 53k health.
No one fights alone.
You might have to strategically retreat with this one. That one enemy did the one thing that other enemies don't, and that's actually take down like Furina. So let's go heal her real quick. I don't have to use any food. On top of that, I need to get this thing anyway. You can step into my death trying to fight that thing. I'm gonna have to actually strategize fighting that guy. Now, where was that star I put in this thing? Right here. Like I said before, that's the first time my Furina has ever been one-shotted by anything. So that one, like I said earlier, that one I might have to do alone. Because I'm going to need my weaker for that one. I'm going to need to use Overloaded on him. Because realistically, I don't think a freeze team is going to beat him.
Take it.
80 Puma gems.
Go on. You have my approval.
So there's a treasure chest below us, but I'm pretty sure that's where the Pyroclus is too. So there's no, hold on. So how do I get to this location? Like, there's gotta be another way. Let me check this place to see if there's an entrance. Because this place actually might be where I need to go. I needed something to hit after that last encounter. Oh, he got beat up, and he stood no chance because he stood on the water where you vaporizing him.
Finish this next time.
This is where. What's up? Wanna play?
I'm good.
Lost Cook's bell outfit. Yeah, she has two different outfits. But yeah, me, I got lucky getting Skirk. Because I did pull 4 and it was, who was it? Was it Chi-Chi? It was some, it had to have been. I forget who it was, but it wasn't something I was relatively fond of.
Paying off, as it should.
The only thing with her, I really do like Skirk, but I would have to give her a 9 out of 10. The reason why is simply because she's like restricted to Frozen. Everything else about her is fine. It's just the fact that I didn't want it to be like she had to be in a Frozen team. Why did I get the, hold on. You better be finding that thing again. Where's the 2-player icon at? I can't. In my opinion, better than no. This is glitching. I don't. What's glitching? Oh. No, because I gotta get it. Yeah, but I say like treasure chests and power coolers. Like I would have to literally get myself to claim those, because I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was like the rules of when you go to somebody's world, you also get the benefits of somebody's treasure chest, I wouldn't even be in my own right now. I would be in everybody else's world. I would already have Sea Lolly. A lot of crabs over here. I was just saying the damage of other king, that's all I was doing. And the reason why I also did is because I'm pretty confident that she can get the job done. Let me take Skirk out real quick. With supports like Singsho, she's better. Yeah, Singsho, Yelan. I'm trying to think of somebody else that's really good with her. I'm trying to think of an ice character. It's like I want to say Ganyu because of the ice shards keep falling down. You can do melt, but I know there's one that's better. I didn't mean to do both of them. Yep. Why not? Let's go for the all pyro team. Now, getting Arlecchino, that one was a bit more annoying. Because that was the time, you may not have seen us on streaming it, but in the same 10 summon, because I got real nervous, not gonna lie. In the same 10 summon, the person that came out first was Tainari. Now, you can only imagine how my mood would have been if I did not get Arlecchino, but I only got Tainari. Who let the fight? Whose X is whose? I think you can actually absorb it yourself. Actually, well, I'm gonna test that because I think with the X you can actually absorb it from me. How high is this thing? You can't teleport up there. It might be easier to just teleport up there. Just find out. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. There's a couple enemies over here, so I'm gonna use my elemental skill and then try to use a charge attack and see if you can absorb it. Yeah, see? Why should the weapon anyway? Besides, I used Dea here because she's not dying anytime soon. The only person she's dying to is that boss I just fought earlier. But yeah, it's kind of the same thing with, I think it was just, it's like I want to say Furina. Like, I think only one of their constructs can happen that cover will be defeated. Well, then I'll have to think of a character to use then.
Well, how about that?
So yeah, before we do end this particular stream, we will beat that boss. But I need to be really smart about it too. So I need to, so instead I need to do something like interruption based. So I'm gonna need Mawika, and I'm gonna need Noelle? Someone to shield? If I use Noelle though, it's like I would have to use her with the where is she anyway? Because she's using this weapon. As much as I like this weapon, she can't gain no burst with it. Here. Again, playing this is gonna be a little bit tricky. I'm not gonna either that or I can use Arlecchino. I feel like this would be a better investment.
Try and stop me!
Yeah. Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Look. Oh. Because I'm gonna keep on freezing while I'm doing this. Freeze that one.
Rise with the sun!
Ooh, wonderful.
Where is that boss? Now I'm gonna need to heal, and I'm gonna need her burst all the way up so I can do the most amount of damage doing this. So I need to go just to some random. I need to go to someplace random to get some energy.
Rev the engine. Right.
Swimming by that, the exploration makes me sad because if you're talking about the fact that I have a lot of places at like 100, just know that I've been doing this for a while. Don't feel discouraged. Oh. I guess I'll see you later then. Hold on. Not sure what just happened. But I will try to beat that boss though. Whether it's one of us, two of us, or four of us. That boss just have to go down. And the thing is, as usual, the more people there are in a particular thing, the more health and more damage they do. At the same time, though, it's still very likely he's still going to kill me in a single hit, so I'm going to do what I can trying to fight this boss. Where are you? Sorry I had to go, but I hope you beat it. Alright. That's what I can do.
Get to work. Time to clean up.
I'll shoot her now.
Everybody stand back. Reckless much? Wrap from the sky. Full throttle. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it.
How do you feel now, buddy?
As a beautiful maid
Now you're getting second joke on. Oh, you in the water too? Oh, you still got it too.
Time to clean up. Get him. Fulfill our task. Wrap from the sky. Rev the engine. I'm going in. Incinerate. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of the blazing sun. Incinerate. Light it up! Team! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle!
I was like, he needed to get humbled. That boss there got my nerve. Look, Normally when I fight local legends, they do annoy me, but never is it personal. Him, one shot and Furina made it personal for me. Oh man, okay. So pretty much with that and getting out of the way. I think this will actually be a good stopping point for the particular stream. Should I actually do a 10 summon? No, not 10 summon. Should I actually do a single summon or not though? Because not gonna lie, I am tempted to push the X button. Because I only have how many wishes to get her? Give me a second. Yeah, I have 18 more to go. I'll see you in the next stream if it happens for the 13th. We'll see. You know what? I'll do a single summon. Okay, maybe twice.
Going into a trance is risky for most
Okay.
people.
No, okay,
So
I'm not gonna do anymore. Okay. So I can just update the phone and say I would need additional, well, say like 16 more to go then. It is trash. But it is what it is. So with that, I'm going to end the stream right here. So as usual, for those who did watch, I appreciate everybody who did. Thank you for tuning in. You can always click the Discord link to post whatever you want, whenever you want. And I will see you guys the next time I decide to record or stream something. But like I said, that sometime in the middle of this week, I'm going to be out for a while. So I'll probably be back I won't say much later, but like it'll be a couple of days before I decide to stream anything. I'll probably still keep up with certain stuff in community posts and stuff, but that pretty much be it. 210 plus sacrifice for Sinali. Look, the only way I can get a tempo right now is if I pay for it. The closest, like the other thing I could do is wait 5 days and 4 hours from now. Because that'll be when I can get an additional 800. Because all I gotta do is the 800 and then I can just do the dailies and stuff to get it. And hope that another event shows up. But yeah, until then.